Hey everybody, this is Juan from the Byte That Team. The June 30th, 2014 edition of Raw has concluded, and we have a brand new Divas champion. That's right, we're talking about the fact that Paige defended her championship not against Naomi, no. AJ Lee has returned to Monday Night Raw and has defeated Paige. That's right, the Diva that we've heard that, she's pregnant, she's with CM Punk, she's not gonna come back. She got physically involved. Now, she won with a small package, so her ring time was a little limited, but the fact of the matter is, she's back. She's the champion, and the segment was a little interesting because she actually played the role of the babyface, being sympathetic with, Paige's, goals, everything she's accomplished, but Paige, in return, was not too grateful. She thought that AJ was being sarcastic, AJ was imitating Paige's WWE debut, and Paige was talking about the fact that she doesn't need to go back down to NXT. So it's interesting how Paige's character has developed a little bit of an ego even during the match. Obviously that bit her as she's no longer the champion, but if AJ Lee's back full time and we're going to get this feud, I'm really pumped for it. Let me know if you're looking forward to seeing AJ and Paige go at it for a pretty good time. In other news, the WWE 2K15 cover art has officially been unveiled right at the beginning of Raw. The Authority came out, John Cena came out, who is our brand new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and he's the man in the cover. Now, we can talk about John Cena being in the cover, if WWE has been overexposing him or not, but the fact of the matter is, he's marketable. More people buying the game means we can possibly get more features for next year's game and so on and so forth. So as long as the game is good, that's what I really care about. Something else to note, by the way, is that if you look at the cover, you will see that there's a brand new logo. The WWE Network logo has replaced the scratch logo in the cover. This definitely solidifies the rumors that around SummerSlam or sometime after, the WWE Network logo will be the official logo for the WWE going forward. So let's start saying goodbye, to the scratch logo. We've grown with it, WWF, WWE. We're gonna miss you, man. I love you. I have had some great times with you, scratch logo. I will love you forever. Switching to some bad news, unfortunately, and no pun intended. Bad news: Barret has been sidelined with a shoulder injury. He was not able to compete at Money in the Bank and has been stripped of the Intercontinental Championship. He will be out for months. They didn't really give a time, but because of that, they have announced a Battlegrounds Battle Royal match for the Intercontinental Championship. This is, of course, one of two reveals, as we will also be having a Fatal 4-Way match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship between John Cena, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and Kane. Now, I want to ask everybody, what do you think about these two matches? Is there anything you're really excited about? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the Fatal 4-Way match. I think that WWE's in a tough spot with the whole Dana Bryan situation. Now, this, injuries are happening very often. That really, really sucks, though. Something that doesn't suck, however, is the fact that we got this news story that somebody was going to debut. Somebody was going to return on Monday Night Raw. And first, The Miz came out. So I was like, I've never really been a big fan of The Miz. But then a couple of seconds later, Pyro goes off. Chris Jericho, Y2J, has returned once again to the WWE. The Miz even made reference to the fact that if it was going to be 2012 Chris Jericho, where he came back, for a limited amount of time, he got taken out. Lights go out. The Wyatt family interferes. The Wyatt family takes down Chris Jericho. This is awesome. You know why? Bray Wyatt and Chris Jericho have actually faced each other in NXT at Full Sail. If you have not watched that match, check it out. Go on YouTube. It's going to be there. I'm not sure if it's in the network. I'm really not sure about that. But check that out. Jericho has openly admitted that he wants to work with Bray Wyatt. He's brought that up in his Talk is Jericho podcast, which brings up another question. His podcast isn't very kayfabe friendly. It's not in character. So does that affect the podcast? Will the podcast continue? I bring this up because I'm a big fan, and if you haven't checked out Talk is Jericho, please do so. So we got AJ Lee, we got Battleground announcements. We got, brand new champions. A lot of stuff has happened on Raw. It was an interesting Raw. So let me know what you thought about this Raw. What you liked most, what you liked least, by leaving a comment below. Remember, our podcast is available this Wednesday on iTunes and Stitcher, and Thursday on YouTube. We're going to be covering Money in the Bank, Raw, and all the news that have come out around that time. So I hope you enjoyed Raw. I sure did. This has been the Raw Reception, the show before the show, after the show.